Lewes have had a good start to the season. The under-18s flying high in the league, as we say, making good progress in the FA Cup and continuing the good work that Dal Hurley and his team have done for the last 2 or 3 years down here at Lewes. A really good bunch of under-18 players, very unlucky in previous seasons not to have claimed league titles because of the stoppages, because of the pandemic, but they'll certainly be looking to add some silverware this season. Just a couple of minutes late away, but we're finally off, and it's Bromley who get us underway. Ball immediately pumped forward down the right hand side here towards number 7, Kellen Fisher. Lewes start again from the back, looking to drag it out wide, and that's a lovely ball out to number 11, Danny Jones. He's rallied his full back and now looks to put it across, goes down, referee not interested. There's a little batch of rooks on the edge of the box, but he actually goes short and take Bromley by surprise. It's gone out to Destiny Oju, who pulls it to the back post, and that's a lovely header, unlucky, good save. Oh, and another shot from Rahila that is well saved again by George Porter, who made a very smart save from the corner. Looks like it's going to be a strike, and it is, but it's just over the top. And danger averted there for Lewes. Goes long, but again possession recycled, and it's Destiny Ojo going down the right hand side, pulls it inside to Hummerston, and there's a good ball out here to the left hand side to Jones, but it's snuffled by the keeper. But a good move from Lewes, one of the most fluent bits of attacking we've seen so far. Even start, both sides just filling each other out at the moment, but it's Bromley on the attack here, and that's a lovely little through ball, but eventually well saved. But a terrific little run by Adaja, broke through into the heart of the Lewes defence. In again to Krahouse, and moved neatly left to Misumu. Oh, that's a nice exchange, and Misumu into there. Oh, that's just wide, but it's certainly Bromley who have had the most dangerous attacks in the last 5 or 10 minutes. They're just starting to turn the screw down by, I think, Kader, the number 9, and dropped over the top again for Adaja, who's getting in behind, and a good cross, brilliantly defended at the back there by Rohilla. That was a real threat in the midfield. Shouts for a foul from Bromley, but the referee waves play on, and Mitchell recycles possession out to the right hand side, where Destiny Ojo now has 2 or 3 to cut inside, shoots, but that one was always going over. But a threat on goal for Lewes. It's Krahouse now on the ball, very neat feet again from the big lad, and it's tucked inside to Crowder. Crowder looks up, oh, that's a lovely ball through to Krahouse. He's rounded the goalkeeper and he's scored. It's the opening goal of the night. There's no flag from the linesman, and it's Bromley who have the lead with the neat feet of Ben Krahouse working well with Sol Kader up front, and Bromley probably have the lead they deserve. Well, keeping the ball moving it from side to side. And Fisher this time is the one who drives inside, finds Kader, but the linesman's flag is up, and that won't count. Oscar Pinnock in the middle, and it goes up towards Pinnock, but he can't get a head on it, and it goes out for a goal kick. And Nicholas to take this one. He's shaping up as if he's going to put it over the wall, and he does, but he also puts it over the bar, and Lewes will sigh a deep breath. And Danny Jones, who sticks into Hummerston, nice feet from Hummerston, drives inside and shoots, but well saved by George Porter. Fairly comfortable in the end. Ojo hasn't borne much fruit this evening, but instead it goes out on the left hand side, and I think that's Mitchell breaking away down the left hand side. It's a good run from the Lewes player, pulls it across, and it's Destiny Ojo. Oh, but that really is only a threat to the windows in the main stand here at Lewes. And Lewes really are struggling at the moment just to get a bit of possession. That's a lovely ball out to the far hand side, I think to Kellen Fisher, who beats a man and pulls it back to Adaja, who's lurking on the edge of the box. He spins. Is it a trip there? No, it's not. He takes one, takes two, and into the side netting. It was a lovely bit of footwork from Adaja, and Lewes grumble and argue between themselves, but out here on the right hand side in front of us in the gantry, we cycle back to Hall, who nearly gets caught, and in fact now it has been, and it's number 9 Caden who puts the chance in, and again Lewes rather create their own misfortune. Hall got closed down quickly, it was well snuffled out by the midfielder and fed into Caden, who put the ball clean into the net, and so yeah, a card being dished out there somewhere, I'm not quite sure what for. I think Lewes players potentially appealing for offside, but it didn't look up offside from up here, I have to say. At this point Margerson is about 10 yards offside, but he drags back on and it's gone through the wall, and was that over the line? The linesman not moved on this side. Some half-hearted appeals from the Lewes team, but it didn't look over from here, and the linesman wasn't moved in the slightest. Good work there from Margerson, who eventually gets it out for a goal kick. Defender, he cuts inside, but there's 2 of them there. He's going to have to find someone else. He does. He finds John Keller, who pulls it across to Harmiston. Nice feet, pulls it wide, and a good spell of possession is for Lewes. They're going to need to make a count, and they almost do. Margerson with a chance with his head, but doesn't really connect, and it just flips wide of the goal. It's Hack who's trying to dance his way out of defence, but just ends up running to Crowhouse, and now it's the dangerous little winger Darja who pulls the ball right across the mouth of the goal, but Yomkala with the touch from Destiny Ojo's throw, he's thrown into the box towards the far side, and Hummerston with a shot into the ground that really doesn't bother poultering the Bromley goal in the slightest. Destiny Ojo again over here for the short option, but it goes in central, and it was almost Mitchell on the end of it, and it appears to have gone in. It flipped up back off Mitchell. I couldn't quite see who got the final touch, possibly Benjamin Hack. Either way, Lewes have got a lifeline, they're back into the game, 2-1. Can. That looked like a handball from Adaja, but he's got away with it and cuts inside. And it's a desperate last challenge in there, but somehow it squeaks clear. But Caden with a chance that goes well over the top. But Lewes living a little bit dangerously there. And Bromley send the ball out on his left-hand side, and Wyborn trying to get there. He does just keep it in on his far-hand side, cuts inside the full-back, and wow, that certainly had some weight on it. But taken, and Lewes have got all but 2 players in the opposition penalty box. Up it goes, and I think it was Hummerston who eventually had the shot, but it was reasonably tame. Lewes 18-yard box, and it's Page the substitute over it. He's clipped one in, but it doesn't really have any pace on it. It's never going to threaten the goalkeeper with that kind of effort. Referee is perfectly happy to let play continue, and it goes inside towards Mitchell, spins, turns and tries to find a way out, but he's marshalled well by the Bromley midfield. Now there's a chance to get the ball into the middle, and it's Destiny Ojo over chance. It's falling in the middle, and just about clear from Bromley, and it's hooked high and away, and that will be the end of the game. And Lewes have lost here tonight in the first round of the FA Youth Cup, 2-1 to Bromley. A good effort from the Rooks in the end. They gave it a good fight, and certainly in the last 10-15 minutes, but you have to say the hosts played exceptionally well in the first half, and